When the doctor cut open the bandages on the man's arm, he suddenly noticed that the man's hand had transformed into a shrimp's claw. After reassuring the man, the doctor immediately called for armed personnel. They packed the man into a travel bag and took him back to the headquarters. Why had the man's arm changed like this? It all started a few days ago when a spaceship landed in the sky above the city. Humans gathered the courage to open the hatch and discovered that the creatures inside seemed to be refugees severely malnourished. At that time, Mark had been sent by the government to drive off the aliens. He demanded that the aliens leave, but when they refused, Mark in a fit of anger burned their young. Meanwhile, a father and son alien duo was rummaging through the trash looking for something. Soon the son found a cylindrical object. They took it back to their home. After filtering and refining it through their equipment, they finally obtained a single drop of liquid. Just when it seemed the experiment was about to succeed, the sound of Mark's voice echoed outside the house. The father told his companion to hide the liquid and sneaked out through the back door to pick up his son. However, the companion was clumsy and a conflict broke out between them and Mark's group. When Mark saw the equipment on the table, he quickly found the bottle of liquid. At that moment, the liquid leaked and splashed onto Mark's face. He didn't seem to mind. What Mark didn't know was his nightmare was about to begin. Back at the headquarters, Mark learned the truth about this world. It turned out that for the past 20 years the organization had been dissecting aliens and conducting experiments. They soon realized that Mark had already merged with the aliens. To the organization, Mark was no longer considered human. The decision was made to perform a vivisection on him. When Mark realized his father-in-law had abandoned him, he began to fear for his life. He kidnapped the doctor and fled the lab. Immediately, his father-in-law issued a global manhunt. With nowhere else to turn, Mark sought refuge in the aliens' hideout and begged them for help. He then passed out. Upon seeing his mutated arm, the aliens decided to assist him. When Mark woke up, he found himself in the aliens' basement. From them, he learned that the liquid was the fuel from their home planet and the cause of his mutation. They had equipment on their planet that could cure him, but only if they could retrieve the mysterious liquid from the headquarters. With his mutation accelerating, Mark's time was running out. Soon the two made their way to the headquarters, finding the liquid in the lab. Just as Mark was preparing to leave, he noticed that the aliens had not moved. It turned out that their friend had been dissected. The alien was deeply saddened. Just then, mercenaries arrived. Mark told the alien, life isn't just about living for yourself. You have children waiting for you at home. This reminded the alien, and it returned to the scene. It picked up a bomb, blasted a hole in the wall, and then drove off to escape.